Did you want to just quit the military?
I tell my family I want to quit because my dad's not here no more. My mom's not here no more. Who do I need impress to? I don't need to impress nobody no more. The whole time I'm in the Marine Corps, I always think about my mom and dad to impress them to make the best son. I make to the top in the Marine Corps because I push hard on myself. Every day I go home, I have to read a book. I have to make sure, get up to make sure I know what I'm doing.
What is your advice, like, if you can go back right now to Staff Sergeant Saengchanh?
Start college, go to school, because if you decide to get out in first 4 years, at least you have something. If you get out in 8 years, you still have something. At least have college degree when you get out in the Marine Corps. Nobody tell me anything. It's pretty hard. And nobody tell me that, hey, you know, we have education available for all you guys.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Carry On podcast. My name is Abdel, and today I'm with Master Gunnery Sergeant St. John. Master Guns, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, Sergeant Abdel.
I'm happy to have you, Master Guns. You know, it's a pleasure for me and for my podcast that you accepted this invitation. I want you to tell me, Master Guns, tell me about your life before you joined the Marine Corps.
Well,
how did you grow up?
I'm original from Laos, right? And my parent is refugee. Of course, you know, yeah. So we crossed from Laos to Thailand. I was only 7-year-old when we crossed over. Then we went to stay in refugee camp for like a year and a half.
In Laos?
In Thailand.
Thailand?
Yep, in Thailand. We stayed there for a year and a half. Then we went to Philippines for, of course, you know, we go there Philippines just for the study English for 6 months before we came to America.
Is it a requirement?
That's a requirement. Everybody have to go study something, like know the basic, the English.
What made you guys want to come to the States?
So because my dad, he used to be in I guess he worked for the American military. Then I guess the countries like, we don't have nothing in Laos already, so we're poor, you know. So my dad, he wanted all the kids have education. So that's the reason.
It was for the
family. Then that's why we came to America.
Did you already know as a kid that you're gonna go to America, or like?
No, I never dreamed about going anywhere. I didn't know Americans exist.
Yeah.
All I know is that Laos and Thailand. That's it. Right. I don't know any country.
And then that transition from Thailand to you went straight from Thailand to Philippines.
Philippines, yes.
And then
after that, we got a sponsor at Virginia.
Okay.
So the community, Laos community, and the church at the Virginia. That's how we get the sponsor. And that's when you get the sponsor, that's how you know for sure that you will have somebody take care of you when you get to America, right? For the first 6 months until your foot.
So you got there, they basically provide housing, or?
So when I got there, yes, they already have the house, they rent the house for us for 6 months. And they have the power, the light bill, everything, everything's the house
taken care of. But it's on the family to get on their feet.
Yep. Until the family get to on their feet. But remember though, by the time I get to America, let's see, 8, 9, 10, about, I was 11, 12 year old.
12 years old?
Yep. So they put me in starting 7th grade already, right?
So you came straight to 7th grade?
7th grade school.
And yeah.
It's just really tough for me because I don't really know ABC 1, 2, 3, the English. You know,
they're not good. Yeah.
Yeah, because I still don't understand the English until like perfectly to this day. I still learning.
That's not your first language.
Yes. So when I was in middle school, I have another guy. He's from Laos too, right? But he been American for so long already, so he know how to speak both Laos and English. So the teacher always get him to come and translate
For you.
for me,
So it helped you.
help me, right? The first 6-7 months, because I don't really know the basic like everybody else.
Damn.
It's pretty hard
And then
sitting in class.
and then for you, like, you know, growing up with this much, like, you know, like you're trying to understand what's happening. It's a whole new culture for you.
Yes, yes.
Do you think you, like, you know, because you made it all the way, like you joined the military. You had other jobs too, right?
Yes, I do have a job before I joined the Marine Corps.
What did you do?
I was a welder,
Welder.
right? Yes. So, like I say, I went in school, then I went all the way to senior, but they don't let me graduate this high school because I failed history, right?
Yeah.
So I went to this is a program for the people want a skill trade, right? It's the Job Corps, whatever it's called. And this day, I don't know how they call, but when I was 16, 17 year old, I went to Job Corps, learned the skill for the welder.
And when you started doing like welding stuff, didn't like it and then decided to join the Marine Corps?
No, I don't like the welder because when after qualification, I still can do a welder, right? I can do MIG, TIG, flex cord, all the stuff. I still know all that stuff because I'm certified already. But I don't like the welder because it's dirty and smell. When I came home, my wife, well, at that time it was just
You
dating.
were married at the time?
No, I was not married yet.
Oh,
It was just dating, right?
you were dating.
Yep. And it smelled. And I got cut. I got burnt on my arm. I still have a scar everywhere in my arm, right? So I tell my girlfriend at the time, I was like, hey, I don't think I can do this all my life with a welder. I said, I want to be a truck driver.
Okay.
So while I'm doing a truck driver,
Mm-hmm.
keep in mind that I'm still go try to get my diploma, high school diploma.
Oh, so all this time you have
All this time, I don't have my diploma yet.
Okay.
I still try to get my diploma, high school diploma. I was a truck driver. I go to community college at nighttime. I do high school diploma, even you know that. I don't know.
Yeah. Equivalent.
Equivalent is.
Equivalent, yeah.
It's not GED. It's like a high school diploma, but because GED, all you have to do is just take the test, right? But this one, you have to have all transfer from high school credit to get that community college to get adult diploma. They call adult diploma.
Okay.
Right.
And then did you, when you started doing truck driving, you liked it?
So the truck driver is weird, right? Make money. You can make a lot of money with a truck driver.
Yeah.
And I'm away from my family, away from my wife, my kid. One month, I just came home like 2 days because I'm driving over the road.
Come home 2 days?
Yep, 2 days.
Damn.
Be a truck driver is not easy like everybody think, right? You make a lot of money, but don't let nobody tell you.
Yeah.
Yep. Because I've done that, been there, done that, right? So if I drive over the road, if I want to make a lot of money, I come home like 2 days out of 1 of the month. I go California, Texas, everywhere, New York. For 2.5 years, I drove a truck driver, the 18-wheeler. I mean, I drive for one TMC truck company, the flatbed.
So, and was it after truck driving you decided to enlist? How did you actually get yourself into this?
So I came home one day from the truck driver.
Mm-hmm.
I sit in the couch. I'm watching TV. My wife, my kids are sleeping. I'm watching TV. Right? I see the commercial, the Marine Corps commercial. Come on. All I want is a dress blue. That's it. Sell it to me is a dress blue, right? And I was like, this is the uniform I want.
Like you literally just saw an advertisement for the Marine Corps with dress blues and you're like, I want to put it on.
And if you succeed,
the dragon, the one that fight the dragon, right?
Yeah. The advertisement had the dragon?
Fight the dragon, you know, all that stuff. So that's just the one that, hey, I have to do that. I have to be that man and get that uniform. I want that uniform.
You went to see a recruiter?
No, I called the number because their number come out 1-800-Marine, right? So I called the number. The recruiting somebody pick up. I don't know who it is, but somebody picked up.
Definitely a recruiter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they tell me that, hey, we gonna send the recruiter to your house. And I said, okay. I didn't know he could come the same day, knock on my door.
Knock on
Yes.
your door, ask you to join the Marine Corps.
He come knock on my door. He's like, hey, I heard you want to join the Marine Corps. I say, I want to just blue. I don't know whether to join the Marine Corps or not because I never think about joining military.
Yeah.
Right. All I want is just blue. Right. And he said, okay, if you want just blue, you got to go take this test. Keep in mind that English is not my perfect language, right?
It's not your first.
I'm still nervous because I'm trying to take the test. What kind of test I'm going to take, right? He took me to, I guess, where the test center.
The recruiting station?
The recruiting the recruiting station.
Yeah.
For me to take the practice one. No, the practice one.
Oh, the practice test. Like
yes.
PICAT?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I have to take that test before he take me to the real test. He said he want to see where I'm at.
And you did well.
Well, he didn't tell me exactly, but he said I'm doing good, right?
Yeah.
He said I will pick you up tomorrow. I didn't know he would pick me up so early at 04 o'clock. It's 0400.
So you thought he's not gonna come, right?
No,
he's like,
I thought he's just gonna bullshit me.
Yeah.
So he come in, knock on my door at 04. Hey, we gotta go drive to Charlotte. I was like, for what? He said, you gotta go take the real test.
The ASVAB.
Yes, the ASVAB. I was like, okay. He said, don't bring anything. All you need is that toothbrush, and because you might stay up there overnight, right?
Like to get you a hotel or something?
Yeah.
Like that?
He's like, you might just stay in a hotel, take the test early in the morning. If we get there on time, you can take, and you don't have to stay in a hotel. I said, okay. So we went there. He went so fast, right? We got pulled over by a state trooper that morning.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he let us go because he was I guess, I don't know what he told the police.
Yeah.
So I remember exactly like yesterday. So he come in the car. He's like, hey, they let me go. Let's go. So we went to the MEF, take the test. He didn't tell me the score, what I make and all that stuff.
Whereas like, congratulations, you passed the test.
Now he just take me home and call me later. He said, hey, congratulations, man.
Oh.
You passed the test. When do you want to go to boot camp? I don't know anything about boot camp, anything. I'm like clueless. I was like, what do you talk about boot camp?
Yeah.
All I want is that uniform.
You really thought you were just gonna get it, call him, get the uniform?
Yep, that's it. That's all I was thinking.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about military. And
that's crazy.
Yeah. So after that, he's like, hey, you got to go to boot camp. I said, boot camp? Well, I guess I'm going to quit my job. I'm going to go to boot camp.
At this point, you're realizing that you're going to have to actually enlist.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, okay, I realized like because he break down everything, he explained everything.
You, yeah.
He's like, hey, you got to go to boot camp for 13 weeks and you got to be there. You can't come home. You have to be there all the time. Right? He didn't tell me what the drill instructor was screaming at me, yelling at me, all the stuff. Right? Because I joined the Marine Corps, I was old already. I was 27 years old.
27 years old?
Yes, I was 27 years old when in boot camp.
I'm 28.
So, yes.
Yeah. So
I joined the Marine Corps. I was 27 years old. I went to boot camp. Then I was clueless.
Okay. Going to boot camp, I'm assuming like, of course, it's like a shock for you,
It's just
seeing the yelling, stepping on the yellow.
It is shock.
How's that?
But when at the bus, I said, I wish the recruiter tell me all this stuff. I would change my mind. I would not be where I'm at.
Did you want to quit?
I want to quit when all these people yelling at me. I want to quit. I want to come home.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I was nervous.
Yeah.
And after they brief us, tell us, if you get dropped, you can't quit. And they tell us if you want to quit, you have to finish it. So all my mind is like, hey, I got to finish this in 13 weeks. I can't quit. That's not me. I say, I'm gonna keep going.
That's, it's like your story, not knowing where you're going to end up at, going to boot camp. Okay. Did you, whenever you got to the fleet, was that where you start working in the chow hole? Or did you?
Right when I get the fleet, well, when I go to basic school.
Basic school, yeah.
Yep, for the MOS, right? I want to fail the course because I want to get
You
dropped.
wanted to get
So I
repassed
can-
on other MOS.
So that can give me a different MOS. And I have friend here and there that tell me, hey, it's not bad, just go through it. If you want to change, you can change in the future,
Mhm.
right? I said, okay. So at that point, so now I said, you know what, let's get through with this. Only 8 weeks. I said, let me get through in 8 weeks. So I get through, and they assigned me at 29 Palm, California with 3-7. That's my first unit.
It's a Victor unit, right?
Victor unit.
Yeah.
A grunt unit, Victor unit, 3-7. When they say Victor 3-7, I was like, oh, I still don't know what it is. When they say Victor unit, I was like, okay, what is the Victor unit? Until I found out when I get there, check in with 3-7. I remember when I checked in July 13th, 2002.
2002, long time
Yep.
ago.
2002, I checked in 3-7.
That's 22 years ago?
22, 23.
23
Yep,
years,
23 years now. Yep. I checked in July 13th, exactly. Check in, and the sergeant, me and one of my buddy, check in the same time, right? While we still at Alpha, he tell us go pick up the trash around the mess hall
Damn.
because he said we were checking late.
So that was your punishment, basically.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys want to show up late?
With Alpha,
Police
keep in mind the 29 Palm is hot
Yeah.
in July. We want to get out the uniform.
You're like, man, what did I got myself into? Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, what is this guy's trying to do to us?
Yeah.
He tried to kill us, or what he tried to do? We just slowly check in, and he's like, hey, go pick up the trash around the mess hall.
And then did you actually deploy with this unit?
Yes, I am.
Or tell me.
My first unit I deployed with is a 3-7, 2003 in March. And when they say, hey, it's the first push in Iraq, right? And I was just on a PFC that time. So PFC, Lance Corporal, I think Lance Corporal,
Mhm.
Lance Corporal. So first push in Iraq, we fly out to Iraq. We stay in Kuwait waiting for cross LD, right? For 2 to 3 months. I don't remember exactly how
So
long.
you're getting to Iraq, but before that you're in Kuwait transitioning?
We
Yeah.
not go straight to Iraq because we have to wait, right? Because this is the first push. We have to stay in the Kuwait waiting for order.
Okay, go.
The president orders say, hey, this the time, we go to war or not, we just waiting standby basically in Kuwait. And well, in Kuwait, we be humping every day and eat MRE. And nobody know what we are, food service.
Every day you go on hikes?
Every day we go hiking.
Yeah. And at the time I'm assuming Kuwait, you're not working as food service, you're just basically just blending in with the crowd. Yeah.
We just blend in with everybody else in the whole battalion.
How was Iraq? You end up going, right?
Yes.
How was that?
We ended up going to Iraq. We ain't going in first push. The war kicking, so all battalion have to go with Ramadi, the city, fight on one side, and on the highway we have to push up to Baghdad at that time because the Victor unit we have to make sure. Like I say, I'm the Lance Corporal. I don't really know much at that time.
Yeah.
So all I did is just listen to the order. What they tell me to do, I just do it. I don't ask questions.
Did you encounter any kind of like a combat situation?
Yes, we do. We got attacked a couple times in the Highway 1 and inside the Baghdad on the stadium. We got gunfight at that time, But luckily, the first push, we did not lose that much Marine on our unit, but we lost 7, but not
7 Marines.
Yeah, 7 Marine that town. I believe 7. Yeah.
So when you say your first push, how did that feel like? Because you're telling me like your story, like you not knowing what you're gonna end up at. You ended up a job that you didn't want to be. and you know, now you're deployed. You're actually in combat.
Well, like I said, they just put us in with line company,
Yeah.
right? Weapon company, Lima company, weapon company, right? All this company, all the food service, just 2 here, 3 there, right? Everybody's just blend in with the company because we don't do our job. We don't need the food service because it's always in the convoys keep going, right? So nobody do exactly our job. We just everybody do the grunt job or 3 job.
During the time, you know, there was those deployments, like combat deployments. Do you think there was other times that your life was in danger?
I deploy a couple of times though.
So not specific,
That's not
specifically this
not
deployment.
specifically.
Yeah.
That time, like I say, I'm still 27, 28-year-old. I don't really care much about life too much. I like do whatever, you know, like I'm going with the flow, right? At Lance Corporal, you just listen to the staff and CO and your sergeant. What I know in my mind, I say, I don't know today's my day or not. That I'm gonna come back home to my wife, my kid or not. So I always tell myself, I'm gonna try my best to go back home. Whatever happened is happened, right?
Yeah. Coming back from those deployments, right? Was it something that you wanted to like, you know, like you coming back? How did you feel seeing your family back? And did you want to stay in the Marine Corps?
I want to get out. My first 4 year, I always want to get out. The reason why I didn't get out, I compare the job the Marine Corps assigned me to as a food service and the job as a grunt job. I always compare that, right? Sometimes I think about job, everybody's job is important.
Yeah.
You can be food service, you can be a grunt, you can be supply, you can be multi. Everybody have job to do. And your job is important just like everybody else. Because everybody have to eat, first of all.
Everybody had to eat, yeah.
Food service, everybody think is not important at the bottom of the bell, right? But it's not. Because every day you get up, what's the first thing the human being doing? They want to eat, right?
Breakfast, yeah.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, right? You have to eat. So a lot of people don't realize that food service is not. It's important in life.
You know, like thinking about it, you're someone who's seen the Marine Corps, you know, transitioning throughout like years and years, 23 years in the Marine Corps.
23 years in the Marine Corps.
At some point, you decided, you're like, this is gonna be something I'm gonna do for the rest of the time. And you're telling me like, you know, you decided to get out, right?
I decided to get out at first.
What made you, you know, change that?
Like I say, I compare all the job, the grunt job, the food service job, the multi job, right? And it's just job.
And that made you feel important.
Make me feel important because the job that I'm doing, I'm provided to.
It fulfilled you.
Yep.
Yeah. And then when you decided to stay in, did you see yourself making it all the way to like E9?
No, I always see myself only to E7.
So that was your
as
goal.
a gunny. As my goal.
Why gunny specifically?
Because a gunny is because when I was coming to Marine Corps, when PFC Lance Corporal, I hardly see the gunny, mask on, master gun. I never ever talk to them, right? I always talk to staff sergeant, sergeant, all that rank, right? I never see the higher than that.
You don't see the higher ups, yeah.
Yep. And I said, you know what? I want to be a gunny.
You want to be a gunny.
I want to be a gunny 20 years, then I'm going to retire.
You made it to gunny, right? What at what year in the Marine Corps? How many years you made gunny?
I made to a gunny at 13 years.
13 years. And then when you got there, were you like, you had enough? You wanted
to I tell myself, I think I made my goal already as a gunny. 13 years.
But you stayed after.
But I still do everything 110%. And on top of that, I have to do everything above and beyond, right? Because everybody still judge me. Everything I do. Because the way I'm speak English is not the perfect, you know, it's like everybody always judge me, question
your judgment, yeah.
Judge me already. So I have to do everything above and beyond everything.
What was like some of those like challenges? Like, you know, people are doubting you. People are like,
A lot of people are doubting me.
do you feel like you ever lost an opportunity because how you like because English is not your
I always
language?
think that. I always think that. I say, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna make to where I'm gonna and the gunny or mason or gunny, master gun, because the opportunity they always look out
Someone who's
someone else
yeah.
smarter than me or more education than me, and like I say, I don't blame them,
Mhm.
right? That's why the reason why I have to do everything and above and beyond, and at the same time let the work speak to themselves, right? The job that I'm doing, everything I do, I have to like think twice, right? I don't have no room. Basically, I don't have no room to mistake like everybody else.
And you know, like you getting to where you at, like, you know, like at 13 years as a gunny is like speaks volumes, like, you know, like about your character, right? Because it's not easy. There's a lot of well spoken you know, people that in the military that speaks English very well, like that don't even make it past E5.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true. That is
So
true.
that tells a lot about your character. You know, you definitely like hit like, you know, all the wickets when it comes to your readiness, you know.
Until this day, I still be ready, don't matter what it is, right? Physical fitness. If they tell me I gotta run my PFT, CFT tomorrow, I guarantee you I can still doing it as a master gun. I still can do
And score a first
like
class.
all this,
Yeah.
all the junior marine.
Yeah.
Because I will not let them look at me, judge me already. Oh, master gun can't do that. No, that's not. There's no room to tell me, say I can't do thing in life, right?
Yeah. So Master Goods, I gotta ask you this question, right? So, you know, you have 23 years of service, right?
Mm-hmm.
What would you say like the biggest, the hardest time and like the biggest challenge you've ever faced in the Marine Corps?
When I was mason checking the new unit, right? When I see Marine um kill himself in front of me,
What was
because I don't really know the Marine yet. I never
just-
have opportunity to sit down and talk to him yet.
you just checked into the
I just check in the new unit, just only 3 weeks.
what's the story behind that?
The Marine is on a restriction, right? He's on a restriction. He supposed to be checking in the duty every 2 hours in the weekend. Right.
So he got in trouble and then
He got in trouble.
he got
Yeah.
punishment to be in restriction.
Yes,
Was he married?
he married.
So that means he had to leave home.
Well, no, he married, but his wife live at home. He have to stay in the barrack because he have to check in every 2 hours.
Oh, okay. So he was staying in the barracks.
Yes, he stay in the barrack.
And then
So one Sunday, right before I went to the gym, right, because I love to go to the gym every day, right. I just keep my mind going. So they call me. The Marine call me. Hey, Mason, your Marine missed check in. The restriction.
he didn't check in?
Yeah, he didn't check in that morning. So I say he will be check in as well.
Every like 2
7:30.
hours or
Yep,
something like that. Yeah.
like that, right? So I get a phone call. Then and I was like, okay, where can I find this Marine? He stay in the barrack. Do you guys check in the barrack already? Do you guys check the room? I tell the duty, right? So I drove down to the barrack. Tell the duty open the door, his room. When we open the door, everything's still full. That's still clean. The room is basically still
Basically,
clean.
he's not in his room.
It's not
Yeah.
nothing mess. Yeah, the bed is still made like Marine. Always,
Yeah.
squared away everything, right? I said, okay, where he go? Then because that time I was like, okay, you think he go his wife?
Is he went
house?
back home?
Yeah, he went home to his wife and off base. And the dude's like, no, we don't know. Nobody know, right? So I call two people that know him, the NCO. I said, hey, do you guys know where this guys live at? Because I just checked in 3 weeks ago. I don't really know all the Marine living,
Yeah.
right? So I said, meet me at the gym, in front of the gym, so I can follow you guys to that guy's house off base. So the two Marine, the NCO, my two NCO, meet me at the front of the gym. Then we drove to his wife's house off base. Then we knock on the door, doom, doom, 2-3 times, right? And his wife come down. Oh, he's not here. I say, he's not here. What do you mean he's not here? Because he's not checking his restriction. I say, he need to be here or in the barrack, I say.
And then she tells you.
And I guess she's nervous or she's scared, right? Because then she opened the door. All I see is he's sitting on the couch, have the pistol in his head already. Right there and there, he just blow his head up in front of me. That's the challenge that I wish I know that person that I can sit down, guide him the right way.
Do you think this is like something that you regret? Did it haunt you?
Well, every day, sometimes I have a nightmare. Think about it. And that's why a lot of time I don't want to talk about this because they bring it back, like fresh back, right?
You like live in the moment.
Like live in the moment
you see
again.
it in front of your eyes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So time to time, I don't like to bring all this stuff up. The same thing, deployment.
If you could go back to that specific moment, what would you do to this Marine?
If I can go back, I will not go search him at his wife's house.
You would not go look for him?
No, because I will let the junior Marine go there to ask for it.
Not make him feel stressed.
Make him not feel stressful. Like, oh, why the staff NCO come look for me?
Probably he was scared, you know.
Yep.
Like, yeah.
And he's a new master too.
So he doesn't.
So he don't really know me.
Yeah. So he's probably thinking that, you know, like, this is it.
Yep.
I gotta get myself out of this before.
That's the reason why I would kind of think back. I say, what happened if I did not make the decision to go look for him at his wife's house?
Yeah.
And I just like, you know what, let the NCO handle it.
You know, it's tough, you know, like you cannot really take it back what happened, you know. But, you know, are you able to like now to look at it and did you change anything about your ways?
I am. I changed a lot about myself, right? I always sit down with my Marine, don't matter who it is. If they work for me, they work under me, I always make sure I take care of them. I'll make sure I sit down with them. Let them understand
that you're there for them.
That I'm different from everybody else.
Was that because of like the stuff that you've been through?
The challenge that I've been through through my career.
Did you have like staff NCOs that you didn't?
The staff, my first staff NCO, I'm not gonna mention his name, but my first staff NCO, he always look out for his people, right? He always put me in a bad spot.
When you say look out for his people, like look out for his Marines or like look out for his, like he had favorites?
He would have favoritism, basically.
Favoritism, okay.
Because I guess, like I say, he just do it for everybody else, but like couple people in that
he doesn't like you.
He don't like you. He will not do anything for you.
What did he do to you? Like
he always volunteer myself to anything that people don't want to do. The section that the Marine don't want to do, right? My name always come up the first person on the list. And on that point, I tell myself, I will not be like that staff sergeant if I pick up staff sergeant.
Run it fair.
Yep. I will treat everybody all the same. Don't matter what color it is, what religion they are. I will make sure I take care of them. I don't care who it is, right? That's until this day, I'm being like that.
Well, Master Guns, you know, like you've been through all this kind of experience throughout your career, and then, you know, you made it after Master Sergeant. You dealt with this kind of incident, you know. I would say like you becoming an E9, reaching the top of the enlisted ranks, you know, because E9, Master Guns, Sergeant Major. How was that for you, you know, pinning E9? How did that make you feel? Did you feel like you had enough? Yes,
I feel I have enough because I can't go no more, right?
Can't get promoted no more.
I can't get promoted no more, basically. I can't they don't have E10 or they don't have anything else, right? Because I'm going to school as well when I was pickup gunny, just put it that way. Go to college, not.
You started college as a gunny sergeant?
As gunny sergeant.
You finished?
Right. I am. I already received my bachelor degree. Matter of fact, this year in
August?
in May.
May, August?
Yep, May.
And like how was your promotion? How did it go? Like, did you had family promoting you?
So my goal was for my dad to pin me on as an E9. That's a top rank, right? I spoke with my dad. We already have planned. My dad will come and promote me, all the stuff. We already have schedule. I already set schedule everything, right? In February 15th, my dad will come promote me, pin me on before PCS to Okinawa. But we found out my dad have cancer in that same week that I told my dad, say, hey, he got to come to my promotion. The cancer, it take only 2 weeks. My dad, he passed away. The same day I pin on E9.
He passed away the
my
same
dad,
day?
Huh?
He passed away the same day?
Same day I pin on the E9.
Damn, that must
Then my older brother called me.
I'm sure like this was like you didn't even know how to be happy about it. Like
That's the thing. I don't have no. Basically, it's a sad moment, and then at the same time is excitement and then happy, but it's not happy.
feel like you made it, but late.
Yep.
That's it's really tough, for you. Did you after that wanted to just quit the military and wanted to get out?
I tell my family I want to quit at the moment. I was just like, you know what? And because my dad's not here no more. My mom's not here no more. Who do I need impressed? I don't need to impress nobody no more. The whole time I'm in the Marine Corps, I always think about my mom and dad to impress them to make the best son, right? The best son they have.
Yeah.
I always want my parent to impress, like, oh, my son, he made it to wherever he made it, right? And he literally don't know how to speak English like everybody else, perfectly like everybody else. He don't know how to read and write before, right? So I make to the top in the Marine Corps because I push hard on myself. Every day I go home, I have to read a book. I have to make sure, get up to make sure I know what I'm doing.
That's Master Guns. I'm just happy, that you get to reach your goal, and then make it to E9 because it's very like big, like becoming an E9, having Marines been through all the stuff that you've been through. As an E9, as a Master Gunnery Sergeant in the Marine Corps, what is your advice? Like, if you can go back right now to Staff Sergeant Saengchanh, what would you tell Staff Sergeant Saengchanh as a Master Guns?
He need to let his junior Marine know that start college early, right when they check in, right? Because you don't really know that you're getting out or you stay in like your first full year, right? It's better that you start college. You have something that Marine Corps already willing to pay for you to go to college.
Yeah, it's free.
It's free, right? Use the TA. So go to college and give that advice to all the junior Marine when they come in the Marine Corps. Because a lot of Marine, when they come in, they don't know. Just like myself, example. When I come in, nobody tell me anything. I don't really know that colleges exist, right? I don't really know.
That's why you started out as an E7, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So nobody tell me anything, right? It's pretty hard. And nobody tell me that, hey, we have education available for all you guys. So that's why I say, like, make sure you sit down with your Marine, give some time with your Marine, do your Marine. Start college, go to school. Because if you decide to get out in first 4 year, at least you have something. If you get out 8 year, you still have something. At least have college degree when you get out in Marine Corps. Don't
waste the
last minute.
As a Master Guns, what would you tell to PFC Saengchanh? Same thing?
Same thing.
But like,
well, ask more questions, basically.
Like,
if I was a PFC,
I would
ask all the 7CO, the NCO, the question, what is it? Can I have the benefit? What the benefit that I get from the Marine Corps? Can you give me all that knowledge?
Know your benefits, basically.
No benefit. Yep. Get all the benefit. What is the benefit the Marine Corps will give you?
Because you feel like you didn't know all the benefits that you had as a junior Marine, right?
Nope. All I think about is to go out, have fun, right?
Did you have fun?
I have fun my first 4 year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like it's also a part of being in the Marines. You gotta sometimes have a little bit of fun time, but you also gotta know how to balance it with your actual life and career progression.
Yep. That's a good. Um, Another thing I want to say is the reason why I'm staying in the Marine Corps is the brotherhood. Because if I don't join the Marine Corps, I would not know all these people, right? All this, the Massacre and Gunny, Masson, and all these people,
Like the
right?
friendship.
Friendship, right?
Yeah.
Is always bonding, man. Like a lot of them.
To this day, they
Till this day, we
mess
still
with you.
contact, we still messing on. They still call me, text me, ask for advice, right?
They're out.
They're still out. The one that's staying in, they still contact me. The one to get out, they still call, ask me, what can I do with this? Like ask for advice if they want to start business and want to do this, right? I told them I'm always here for advice, but I cannot do for you.
That's
So
what time in your Marine Corps time that you realize that the decisions that you make actually impact those under you, and they're looking at exactly what you're doing. What moment that you realize everything you're being monitored, basically?
when I pick up sergeant,
When you pick up sergeant, why is that?
because a lot of junior Marine, right? They want to be like Sergeant Saengchanh, basically, because I'm always there for them. I know for sure that I'm impact that Marine because they always come in, ask for advice, ask for, hey, Sergeant Saengchanh, well, what can I do this? What do you think I'm doing this? Right? I always give them rundown,
Okay.
the negative and positive. They have to make their own decision after that. Right? That's the reason why a lot of them look up to me until this day.
Master Guns, we're happy that we had you today. Thank you for coming, and thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and thank you.